V redakci deníku vítám španělské architekty, kteří navrhují Nové Bazaly v Ostravě. Pozvání přijal ředitel studia L35 Arquitectos Alejandro, vedoucí projektu Nových Bazalů Diego Blasco a přítomen i hlavní designér studia Guillermo Guso. Gentlemen, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Before you entered the architectural competition for the new Bazaly stadium, did you know anything about the city of Ostrava or football club Baník?
Not me. I was not really aware of the culture here in Ostrava. So for us, it was a big surprise to have this competition. And one of our main goals in this competition at first was to really understand the place where we were doing the competition. So the answer is no.
I suppose that.
Yes.
What do you know about the club and the city today?
So today, well, since we started the competition, we did get quite a bit into the history of Baník as a club, and also the history of Ostrava. And Guillermo had the chance to come here during the competition to be able to understand the surroundings and to pick up the culture of the place. Maybe, Guillermo, you want to elaborate on that?
Yeah, especially beer tasting. It was great at that time. No, I had the opportunity to come to see the site when the competition started. And I also took some time to wander around the city and a little bit of the region also. Took some time to go to Donny Vitovice and some other areas around the city. And also, back and forth from Prague, so also meeting some people from here, so we could also grasp more of the place and be better prepared for doing the project here.
And traditional question, which beer is better, ours or yours?
Yours, of course.
So pivo, then cerveza.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, Czech beer is famous everywhere. So, yeah, we're really having a blast with it.
Yeah. Do you take part in competitions for football stadiums around the world? Or why did you decide to participate in this particular project in Ostrava? It's so much prestigious for you, or?
So we make quite a few number of competitions, stadium competitions, and all kinds of competitions as well. For example, also train stations and other infrastructures around the world. Now, we did see this one. There was something that really stood out from this competition. And as we studied, we saw that the placement was very appropriate. And the size was a manageable size, so we really liked the competition because of this. And we have other aspects of it were rather difficult, at least. I mean, the competition method, which had 3 phases, and we had a first round of selection, then a second round with 10 teams of international architecture, and a second round of 4 that were selected. So that was tough. So I guess I would say that the main reason for accepting this one against others was that we really liked the site and we saw some very good possibilities of making a good project.
I understand. You have prepared a truly original design, which, according to many reactions, fits the club perfectly. Are you pleased with this response?
I mean, we are really proud of how the jury understood our proposal. In competitions, is always kind of tricky because all the work that you do, you just send it in an envelope, anonymous, and you don't have the chance to explain it by yourself. So we are very happy that they really understood our proposal and our main intentions, and it has been we're really proud of the project itself and the proposal. I think it fits very well the place, and it really takes part of the heritage of the city, of the club. Was our main objective, so I think that we managed to do it.
I saw that Diego wanted to. edit
No, the
someone.
thing is, when we saw the comments of the jury and how the competition has been, we were more proud because we have seen that the jury has understood the ideas, the different aspects that we have think a lot and work a lot, and they are not just in, oh, this is a good image and that's it. So that makes us very proud again.
As you said, all members of the expert jury voted for your design. Were you surprised by that clear decision?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. We were. You know, when you go, when there's 10 teams with quite a bit of experience in the same field that you're working, it's not common to have, let's say, a unanimous understanding that this is the winning proposal. So yes, we were quite surprised, and we really had a huge party after we knew that we won, because I think we understand how difficult it is to win.
Yep.
And how unusual this is. So every time we do it, I mean, we have a big celebration of especially Diego and Guillermo have an unusual big celebration this time.
Well, as Alejandro said, it's not very common to. I mean, competitions always have this kind of ins and outs, no? Because you can you put a lot of effort, a lot of ideas, and you might not win at all. If there's 10 participants, you have a 10% possibilities of winning. So when you, are able to have the opportunity and you are very happy with the project that you're doing, you put a lot of effort. We came here, we did a lot of research. We went through the project once and twice and many times, and you put that kind of effort to finally achieving it, and also having the opportunity to finally doing it. It's a great prize for us itself. So we are very happy for that.
Does it happen for the first time to you? That was 9-0, the decision of the jury?
No, I mean this has happened before. So the fact is, it's happened this year as well, because we won also another stadium competition in the Gran Canary Islands for the World Cup 2030. This is a project that we're currently doing. And we won this competition. It was also an international competition with 10 teams again. But still, even though this happens twice a year, it's still magic. I mean, there's no. It's unique, and I mean, we celebrated both in the same way and with the same team. So for us, it's really important to
also
celebrate this.
Well, I think we now can say this. We were very proud of our purpose and of our project. And when we were finishing it for the second phase, where the first one was for qualification, we said, if we get to the second phase, we are winners. And that was. So we were very proud and very happy for that. Say, we told you, if we get the second round, we will win.
After 2 successful years, Baník is now experiencing a crisis. Have you noticed its results and position in the table?
I think we have to go a little bit beyond the sport results. I a football club, besides being part of the competition and winning titles and so on, it's about the people. It's about how they feel the club. And for example, there's many very successful teams that don't win every year, and still they make very good results, economic results, very good. They draw a lot of attention from their fans. So our objective, we cannot, as architects, we cannot help the club win.
We're not managers.
We're not managers.
Yeah.
But we definitely try to put our little grain, our little input to help the people be part of the club, to feel their site as their own. And this is, I think, our main results. So the sport results, we have to go beyond the sports results. That's something that the manager and the coach has to do.
So you didn't notice that?
No.
We were aware. I mean, but we cannot really base the design or the scope of the design based on current situation of the club, sports speaking, or even we have a briefing and we have to when you design a stadium, you do it for the next 20, 30 years, not for what's going on
Maybe more
at the moment. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, they still get some renovations now and then, but of course, in this case, as a new stadium, it has to be also like the foundations of any changes in the future. No? Of course, it has to be flexible and allow for it. But we don't really look at the results of the. I mean, we were aware it was not going very well, but we want to keep positive, and we hope that the new stadiums also brings new joy, new more positiveness, no, to the team and help them also.
as well as the people in Ostrava.
Of course.
Yeah, it's not a matter of results anyway. It's more about the philosophy of the club or what they want to be in the next years, or how they want to manage their stadium. The results will be maybe in 5 years we're talking about they are winners again. So and it won't be just because of the stadium. It will be a part of it, of course, but it won't be the reason. The reason is other people is working on that, and that's a different way.
In the beginning of the season, Baník fight for Europe, and now.
So let's say in 5 years' time, when the stadium is done, maybe we can say that part of those wonderful results will be a part of the stadium. But for now,
Everyone here is hoping for that. The best advertisement for you must be the most modern and famous stadium, Bernabeu, which you designed for Real Madrid together with GMP and Ribas. What was your role in that project?
So we were a joint venture between GMP and Ribas, and we were all doing the project at the same time. We did the competition together, but the only architecture firm from Madrid was us. So I think we had a pivotal role in, and everything was based in our office. So we have been since we started the competition in 2012 in September, and our latest work, which is about to end the construction of the site, has finished in 2025. It started in 2019, so it's been 13 years doing that project. There's been lots of ups and downs and different changes of the project, and we've been through all of them. So it's been like an experiment area for us, because we've studied all kinds of business plans, different business plans, and trying to implement them. different approaches to concourse, egress areas. So I think it's been a fundamental project for us to gain a lot of experience in this area, and we've been applying it to other stadiums since then. And in some sense, it is a unique project in the sense that we're breaking some new grounds for some of the key areas that's been replicated in other stadiums. For example, trying to change the project into a 365 days, trying to avoid being only a football club and trying to take advantage of as much as possible as at the infrastructure. So for us, it has been a very important project.
This Madrid stadium currently has certain problems with noise pollution in the surrounding area. How can you ensure that this doesn't happen to Bazaly, which is located next to a residential area?
So the main feature of the main problems of the sound in the stadium. First, you have to acknowledge that the Real Madrid stadium, the Bernabeu, is an open stadium. So there is not a guarantee of trying to solve and making it work like it is an enclosed stadium. Now, the club is still on the works of improving the sound tightness of the stadium, and is doing a huge effort to improve it for the neighbors. So, but our project in the competition was designed as an open stadium. So it is very different when you design a stadium to play football than when you design a stadium to play concerts. And this, in a 13-year span, the attention of the club changed, and it grew it grew the necessity of trying to do all these kind of venues. So, and now they're correcting it. Let's see how it works out, but it's definitely going to be improved enormously.
Okay, let's see. However, the new Bazaly Stadium is the most similar to All Giant Stadium in Las Vegas, where the Super Bowl was played. Did you intentionally use some of the common elements for both stadiums, Baník and All Giant? It looks
I'm not
a little
really
bit similar.
Sorry, I was.
It's the first time that someone told us something like that. We didn't look at it.
I saw the All Giant Stadium and I say, wow, it's like New Bazaly.
Oh,
Really?
but
Okay.
we never noticed about this.
No, to be honest.
We have other inspirations for the stadium, like more related to Ostrava, like the basalt on the podium, or the steel for the city, or those staircases that goes around the facade. All remains as for the city and the industry that for other stadiums.
So this is something that happens a lot. I mean, how many stadiums are there in the world? Loads. And is there endless ways of dealing with the design of a stadium? I'm sure there are not. So it can happen at some time, and we are, if it was the case, we would recognize that we might have inspiration here or there, whatever. But in this case, we've came up with the idea based basically on a problem very related with the site. So the site has this difference, the changing levels, because as you know, Bazaly, it's half of the stadium. It's on the hill. You have a road like 30 meters below the upper level. So all this difference in heights and the necessity of connecting all these, the upper part with lower part with the even lowest part, that took us to start thinking about the circulation and the communication, vertical communication. So basically stairs, communication of all these areas as a main feature of the stadium. And once we, instead of hiding those communications, which is also, it can be a way of dealing with that in stadium design. There are, of course, stadiums that pinpoint that circulations with, for example, helicoidal ramps, for example, the Bernabeu, San Siro, or other stadiums. There are others that hide those circulations. In our case, we thought, what if we take those staircases and we make them part of the design? We make it part of even the facade, even the structure. So we start adding layers to that, and for us, it was a way of personalizing the stadium and the solutions, functional solutions also of the stadium, bonded to that specific problem of the site, bonded to the site. Then, of course, we also got inspiration from the steel industry, all these the minings, so all the corridors, the stairs, all this very industrial look, and we also use that for those circulations around the stadium. We make it part of the facade, part of the structure, part of the image of the stadium. So we came up to that solution from the scratch, from a very honest thought, very related to the site. And if in the end it looks similar to something else, it's just, pure.
So was it hard dealing with these levels?
Yes.
Was it hard? Yeah, of course.
Yes, it was.
It's been quite hard, but I think we managed to do it in a very natural way. So I think the circulations at this point, they flow very neat, and even going around the stadium, it would be I think pretty interesting. Also thinking about maybe being possible to make a tour through the stadium, having nice views towards the city, and also the experience of the fans when they get to the stadium and they go to the seats, or they go to the shop or to the museum. I think that all those circulations will be interesting, and will be also related to the heritage of Ostrava.
Yeah, the result looks really perfect.
Thank you. No, I was about to say that also the scale of the stadium, the high the stadium gets, is related also with the neighborhood, which is on the top, which we were trying to keep it low in that connection, so we don't make problems to the neighborhood, and make it very big and visible by the city. So it also has that other idea.
Yeah. Perhaps it's not only in Czechia that some people are skeptical about grandiose proposals, and some of them will believe in the new Bazaly when the construction begins. When do you think the architectural proposal will be completely finished?
So today we just had the first, let's say, meeting with the municipality, and we're just talking about initial schedules. So it is kind of hard to define a specific date, but we saw in the press about starting construction in 2029. We're going to try to accelerate it as much as we can, but this has to be agreed with the municipality. And I think we're still in a initial stage in order to set, let's say, a very precise date. So we're going to start with the preliminary studies this year, and probably with, let's say, a tender package next year. But I think that's as much as I can clarify today, because it's still, yes, it's still too early.
Yeah. You mentioned the meeting with the club and other people. How many times you have already been to Ostrava, and how are your negotiations with the club and the city going? So
the negotiations are starting. I mean, we just had one one meeting today,
And
talking.
your feeling about that meeting?
Well, it's great. I mean, we are very excited to do the project and to start with this with the stadium. And the club has also been very helpful. So I have only, this is for Diego and me, this is the first time that we've been in Ostrava, but Guillermo had a chance to come before because there was, during the competition, we had the chance to, there was an offering to visit the site, and he was the one selected from our team to go and see the site. So this is his second time.
Are you planning to attend the first match at the new Bazaly Stadium?
Yes, of course.
Of course.
Of course. Of
Yeah.
course.
With
We
the
already have the
scarf?
scarf.
With the
Yeah.
scarf.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, not only with the scarf, but with the kit itself,
Yeah.
with
the T-shirt.
the T-shirt and everything.
So, gentlemen, thanks for coming, and I wish you all the best, not only with this project, but with all of them.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
A vám, divákům a posluchačům, děkuji za pozornost.